It is your boyfriend on the beat.
What's up? What it do? And we back with another video. What's happening, everybody? Hope everybody doing good out there. Once again, I want to thank everybody for the support. Alright, it's greatly appreciated. All the comments and all that good stuff, I really appreciate it. But check this out, we're on the road to 500. Yeah, 500. We're on the road to 500. We almost there. Almost there. A little bit more way to go, but we almost there. Alright. But check this out. I got a video today that I think y'all gonna like once again, which they all be bangers. And the title is "Man Brings the Wrong Item to the Airport and Instant Regret It." So we're finna see what happened. What did he take to the airport? Because in the airport they very strict on what you can bring in and what you can take. You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and jump into the video. Yeah, it's gonna be a banger.
Broward County Sheriff's Office was called to the scene at the airport for reports of a potential concern with a traveler. The following shows the body-worn camera footage of what happened during the incident.
3 down 2. 3 down 2. If you can respond, please call your bureau.
You don't have your ID on you, it's in the bag? Okay.
If you have a detail,
You want to please? No, that's no good. You're the best. Thank you, sir. Thanks anyway. Alright. Still you didn't hit? And you have a permit? Yeah, I have. Where do you live in Florida?
3 Bravo 10.
In where? Okay. Alright. And I got my registration in my...
Were you the one that was taking it?
This Bendadon. This dude's to be around. If anybody, if you don't know who Bendadon is, he's the guy that who's to hang around Drake and the Odell and all them guys like that. But he's also a comedian. And he was just on recently on Stream University with Katsanet. He was on there. You know what I mean? Bendadon. He alright. He funny. He cool. He funny. He cool. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna take up from him. He alright. He funny. But this situation is even funnier. How in the hell did you go through the airport with your file on you? You know what I mean? And I'm talking about, you don't think about that going through the airport. And I know I've been through the airport a few times, and it always crossed my mind to make sure that I ain't carrying nothing that I'm supposed to be carrying, because those people don't play. Especially where I'm at, they don't play them type of games. So we gonna see what happened. But I think he know. I think he know. He just probably felt like he could slide through like that or whatever.
And I don't know what the sergeant's going to say. Just so you know what's up. You're going to the airport. Are you arrested? Really?
Are you going to log on or are you going to log out?
Permit. If you have a permit, that saves you from going to jail, but it is a violation of your permit. Which will have to do with it. Yes, that's correct. Okay. It's not the end of the world, but shit happens. And you'd be surprised.
18142, sorry.
So I'm just laying it out for you. I'm just being straight up with you. So you know, going to the airport, you physically go to jail. However, in Florida, that's good. You have a permit, freaking fantastic. So you don't go to jail. But what happens is you're subject to a fine from TSA. I don't know what happens with that. Okay, I don't have any idea what happens with that. So I won't even speak on that. I don't have any idea if there's any wiggle room, if you can still make jabs. I have no idea. But I can say from the law enforcement side, it's simply a violation of your permit, which you just go to court and I would assume that you say, hey, listen, I'm sorry, and then you tell them what you told me. Because I'm just, I'm not judging the jury. All I do is just do, or the other thing is going to just does the paperwork. As long as you have no warrants, I'm sure you do not have enough. I'm sure. I'm just saying, we just go for everybody, and then you'll be at the banquet.
Yes, I have
to call the guy who did all my information. And it's in my phone. All I have to do is call him.
From here moving forward, well, hopefully this never happens again.
Yeah, it will literally never happen again.
Without that permit, just in case, God forbid, you're in a position where you say, here's my permit. I don't know.
Not only that, you ain't got a permit, boy. You ain't got your permit on you, man. I got my stick. I'm gonna show y'all, man. even with me, even where I'm at, we don't have to carry, you know what I mean, license, but I still ain't gonna show you my name and all that good stuff like that. But I still got mines, you know what I mean? I still got mines, you know? Like, I still carry mines no matter what happened, where I go, but at the end, I just want them to know, like, hey, I'm carrying sealed, you know what I mean? Everything is straight, everything handy dandy. But some places I would not take my gun. I don't even care if it is legal. It's just around kids, areas where kids at, you know what I mean? I try to keep it away from it. All depends on where I'm at, because sometimes you can be at a park, hostile park or something like that, or an area where sometimes it just need to be there, you know? But majority of the time, you don't, you know, you fully aware. Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups. You're fully aware where you're supposed to be at with your gun, you know what I mean, and where it needs to be at itself, you know what I mean. And in this case, I think he's lying. I think what it was, he got that gun. So like, now I'm gonna try to take it to the airport. Probably where he's going is probably what he needed at, and he tried to slide through with it, and they weren't having it. They weren't having it. Cause like I said, the way he's acting and what he's saying, if you listen to people and you look at people body language or whatever, you can pretty much tell if they lying or not to you. Just honestly, you know what I mean. You can tell. But yeah, I think he lying. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
I was literally filming yesterday. That's the only reason I did that. What do you do? I'm a comedian. That's the only reason I have to go, because I was shooting a skit yesterday for Instagram. And I literally completely forgot about it. There's your man right there. Oh, yeah. Over here.
What's up, bro?
CCW?
Says he's got it, but he doesn't have it on his possession.
Okay. You got a Florida CCW? I need to contact the guy. It's in my phone. I need to contact the guy. You have a Florida CCW? Florida. Oh, it's Florida. Yeah, so I got registered in Florida. Got my fingerprints taken and everything.
I thought that what he did. He took a do-rag off. Why would he take a do-rag off, bro? See, now I think what he's doing is trying to present himself as if he's not a thug or he's not, you know, bad person, whatever. He think that his do-rag taking that. I feel like myself, like him taking that do-rag off was kind of a gesture showing, oh, I got the police on them thing, and I'm kind of a thug or whatever because I got this gun in my bag or whatever and all that crazy stuff like that. But at the end of the day, yeah, I think he did it. I think he tried to slide through, and it's in his carry-on bag. You know what I mean? And then also, not only that, one more thing to point out is that he said he was a comedian. You know, I'm like I haven't seen him do too much stand up. I don't know if he's a comedian or not. But I'm just keeping it but from my perspective. You know, what I've seen, what I looked at. Because once again, it's my reaction video. But yeah, he's trying to do everything he can to try to deflect that gun being in that bag or whatever. When pretty much I feel like he knew that gun was in that bag.
I'm just super nervous. This never happened before. Okay. Yes or no? Do you have one in Florida? Yes, sir. Okay, that's it. So you understand, we're helping you. Where is the bag?
It's in the thing still. Yep, 9170.
Showing that you have a CCW, so what's the situation? That's what I'm going to call now. Stop with the call. So did you apply for one? Yes, I applied, and the guy said everything was good to go. Okay, what guy said everything? The guy who does the CWC. Okay, so he submitted it for you? Yes. Okay, so you don't in, got my fingerprints and everything. I've been meaning to get my card.
Told you, see? Now everybody know when it comes to getting a gun license, they're very strict on how they handle that situation. You know what I mean? You got to go for the application, your fingerprint, background check, all that good stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't think I took a class. I don't remember if I took a class enough to get my gun license. I don't remember if I did. I don't think I did. But you don't. Some states are different things. But the way he's acting, if I had my gun license, I know I had a gun license. The way I'd be acting like, man, y'all got me fucked up. I know I got a gun license. But then not only that gun would not be in my bag like that. It'd be in a case getting sent off to where I'm going. If guns are legal there, wherever I'm going to, you know what I mean. But that's another thing too. That where he probably going is probably it's not even legal to carry. So yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm thinking, y'all. I think he lying about it. He know what's going on. He trying to deflect, try to get up out of there now.
Ask me some questions.
Probably for the Sheriff.
Okay? I don't need all the extra stuff. So
That's how I be too. Like when I'm talking to somebody, I ain't got time to be going around in circles with it. I just need a yes or no answer to where I need to get to and how I need to handle a situation. If you come to me by saying this, that, this and that, man, it's dead now. I don't even want to hear it. If I ask you a question, say yes or no, and that's pretty much it. We can go from there. Cause at the end of the day, if you're doing something right, you gonna get that yes or no, and then whether have it fall back. Cause at the end of the day, shit, you did right. You know what I mean?
you applied for a CCW.
Yes, sir.
Did you get the card in the mail yet?
I haven't got the card. That's what I need to get. Yes. But I applied to get everything. Yes, sir. All right. How long ago did you do that? How long ago did you do that? Maybe 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Wow.
5 months? No, it don't take no 5 months to get no license. What the hell? What the hell he on?
Who is it that you were trying to call? I was trying to call Ray, my frat brother. He's the one that got me my CCC guy. Ray did? Ray, yes. Your fraternity brother? Yes, he's my fraternity brother. What is he? Does he work for, like, what do you mean he got? My frat brother is a police officer. And what do you mean he got? I understand what you're saying. He was helping mitigate through the process? No. Concealed weapons permit. I did the test. I did everything I needed to do. You did the class? I can't read. You took the class? Yes. You took the class? I took the class. I did whatever. You said they fingerprinted you, right? You said they did that? Yes, sir. Fingerprinted you? Yes, sir. You went to the range and shot the one round? I went to the range, everything. Yes, sir.
I have a CCW, but I don't have it on me. It's a different response when I don't have it on me when you don't actually have it. You know what I'm saying?
That's my fault.
It's like I don't have my credit card on me. So you want your friend?
He can go ahead.
You want him to take some of your stuff?
Yeah. Job.
You want to hold the money? Your money though?
I mean, do I need money?
How much was in there? $50. So yeah, let him hold all your stuff. You got shoes? Where's your shoes?
My shoes are in there. Right there. Yeah, take all my stuff, bro.
Okay, make a call. Make a call. Your jewelry.
Yeah, can I take all this off? I don't want any of my jewelry on.
Okay.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah. You take this off my wrist, I made my bracelet too.
That's embarrassing too. I ain't gonna lie. That's embarrassing. I know when I go to the airport, almost 90% of the time I go to the airport, they pull me to the side. I promise you. Like anybody know that been to the airport with me knows, like 90% of the time they always pulling me up. The last time I went to the airport, I was going to Denver. They didn't bother me. You know what I mean? But any other time, man, I done got pulled to the side and they didn't check me. You know what I mean? For nothing. But at the same time, that's still embarrassing. You know what I mean? When I do that, because people still looking at you like, oh, see what it, like, cause I do the same thing. Like I'm looking like shit. They catch him. They get him. What's going on? You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, like that's embarrassing. And you see in the backdrop in the background, people looking at him and stuff like that, and just, you know what I mean? But hey.
You're better than me. I would never be able to get that. You just lift up the little hatch. Yes, sir. Can you call O? Really? What's he? Call AJ and call O. They're gonna call me the biggest idiot in the world.
I think
Yeah, that's bro. That thing's. It's a nice chain, man.
It's a clamp. It's a clamp in the middle. You just lift it up, and then it'll come apart.
Very difficult. Like we've all been drinking.
I'll take it off. You know my necklace.
What's that?
I'll take it off. You know my necklace.
Oh, you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Hold on. She can't get it. Yeah.
We can't use this in concealed. This is embarrassing.
What about the bracelet?
Yes, ma'am. Can we take it off?
You're entitled to your opinion, but I think I just did real nice with you. Yeah.
What do you say, sir?
What I was saying before you moved it, I think I've been real nice and just trying to lay out everything for you, just be along with you, and I that definitely had it. So for you, just saying, like me,
That's how I feel. I hate being this stuff.
but that's not nice to say.
Okay, all right.
Hey, Mike, do you mind if he does something? He takes something off? Yeah, go ahead.
And you have one more earring.
I just left here.
He trying to play that black man card. See, you can't use that card everywhere you go, you know what I mean? That's everybody. You can't use that card everywhere you go, that old black card, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, sometimes they just doing their job. I had to repeat that 3 times because that's really what it is. Sometimes they just doing their job, and that's pretty much what it is, you know what I mean? It's not a black-white thing, it's not a race thing. It's just they doing their job with people like that want to try to see what they can grab onto just to, you know what I mean, play a game. But at the end of the day, that's going to be against you too when you get to court because it's random rights. You know what I mean?
Wow. What? I mean, you kidding me with that? No, he can't seem to get the bracelet on. He got the chain on. You don't have any other jewelry on you? Anywhere else?
All my random all my jewelry.
No, he's taking everything. And you can get all the information and I'll get started too.
Yes, sir. I'm fine.
I'm Angel.
Okay, Ben. All right. I'm with you.
Yeah.
Just take my stuff. Yes, everything back to the house. The key is in. Yes, the key is in the side of the tan bag. Yeah, they're gonna give it back to you. Yeah, you're gonna get it back.
This is the easiest way, less people.
Yes, sir.
Vehicles unattended on the curb. Unattended vehicles will be properly ticketed and towed at the owner's expense.
Unfortunately, at this point in time, it's all
Your safety is out of
It's okay, man.
Yeah, we don't have a choice.
It's literally my fault. It's okay.
see something.
I've never gotten in trouble for anything, and this would be a way I get in trouble. Being careless.
Law enforcement officer, TSA officer, or airline representative.
Say it's not loaded or anything like
It's
that.
never had a bullet in it. It's never been loaded.
Good. That helps you a little bit.
All suspects are innocent until proven guilty. Thank you for watching.
But my thing is, why you carrying around an unloaded gun? Like, what you carrying around an unloaded gun for and you ain't got no bullets in it? That's another thing. You playing. You are playing. You carrying around a gun. You carrying around an unloaded gun. Like, come on, who doing that? And then you a comedian. You a famous person. You known. You carrying around an empty gun. Stop playing. Once again, what I'm telling you, what it probably was. He was trying to get that gun through there, thinking that all because if I get caught, there's no bullets in it and this and that, I'm gonna be straight. No, they gonna get you, boy. They gonna pull you to the side and say, "Come on, let go," whether it's the bullets in there or not. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's another video, y'all. Once again, be aware of what y'all doing out here, man. Be aware. Be aware. Try to be aware as much as possible, because one thing is slip. When you slip up one time, and then boom, everything is done. You know what I mean? It can slow you up. He didn't pay for a plane ticket that he can't. You know what I mean? You can't take now. Him and his homeboy, they can't. They just wasting money now. If you don't waste even more trying to get out of jail, you know. But hey. That's how it is sometimes. That's for everybody. You know, everybody catch those L's sometimes. You know, I remember one time, some years ago, when my son was a baby, I was driving with no license, and I was doing it for a while. Got too comfortable with it. Started going to the gym, doing extra drive when I shouldn't have been doing that through a college, a state college road. You know what I mean? On a side road going through a college. You know what I mean? Trying to get to the crib, got pulled over. And guess when this happened? A few days before Christmas. Yes, a few days, maybe about a week before Christmas, this happened. So all that stuff we had for my son, we had to take all that stuff back and everything. We wasn't doing too good. We had to take all that stuff back and get me out of jail, you know? And that was a... I'm sorry, not get me out of jail, but like get the car from being get the car out of pound, and then had to go get the car. I mean, we had to pay for Uber to go get the car. Then you had to wait and sit, grab the car, and then get back home. Yeah, money. You know what I mean? When I should have sat my head down, or went and got my license like I should have. But lessons learned. You know what I mean? We live and we learn. That's what makes life better. You know what I mean? You live and you learn. But check this out. Thank y'all for joining me once again on my videos. You know what I mean? Come watch it with me. Hope y'all like it. Next one dropping. Promise you, next one drop. I just dropped 2 videos today. Yesterday for today. So 2 videos dropping today, and I got another one. This one here probably gonna drop tomorrow. You know what I mean? Probably with another one too. Also, just working, trying to get it going, y'all. Appreciate y'all. This has been another presentation for Dave's channel. 444. Peace.